last Sunday, who made the ultimate sacrifice?
Ric Flair's signature finishing move. The figure 4 is applied by Jay Lethal.
Rob Van Dam able to pull it off and defeat AJ Styles.
TNA careers ended.
The decade-plus long career of Tara comes to an end here in TNA.
Friendships terminated.
The teacher, Brother Ray, just knocked the hell out of the student, Jesse Neal.
Titles were retained and new chapters unfolded. A wolf now stands alone.
Chelsea's worst nightmare just came through.
We're going to see Desmond Wolf turn Chelsea over to the monster.
And an icon left another man bruised, battered, and broken.
See my hands right here, Hogan? The blood is not on my hands. It's on yours.
Just when you thought every question was answered, think again.
What's up with the refusing of the handshake?
He beat me, fair and square. Beyond that, I don't really have any comment.
Pay-per-view event. It's Mike today and Taz. We welcome you to Impact, and we have major news. We have learned that on tonight's Impact broadcast, there is going to be a huge announcement from the Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff regime concerning our main event match tonight, Taz.
And check this out. Tonight, the return of the one and only Kurt Angle. That's right, Kurt Angle. After a 30-day hiatus, Angle's back in TNA. And the last time we saw Kurt was at Lockdown in an insanely physical battle with Mr. Anderson in a steel cage. Tonight, Angle's back.
It's going to be great to see the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle back on Impact. But let's not waste another minute. Let's bring out Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff has Miss Tess Maka with him.
As he enters the Impact Zone. And
always awesome to see just Miss Tess Maka.
You know, when it comes to the top 10 contenders rankings, from what I hear, Championship Committee, they have been busy working around the clock. And if you think about it, well, this is what we've been waiting for, but this is what the members of the TNA roster have been waiting for, because it's really more important to them that TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Nothing more important than getting an opportunity and a shot at that championship belt. And if you're named as one of the top 10 contenders, well, this could be the biggest step of your career.
All of you have been waiting, I know, for the announcement of the TNA Top 10 rankings for an opportunity to wrestle for the most coveted title in all of entertainment, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And as we announced on TNAWrestling.com not long ago, the TNA Championship Committee, comprised of none other than Hulk Hogan, Dixie Carter, and yours truly, to add 3 basic criteria. One was fan polling that took place on TNAWrestling.com. Thank each and every one of you, all 750,000 of you. The other took into consideration career win-loss record and previous championship record. And the third, of course, is a TNA win-loss and championship record. So without any further ado, please allow me to announce.
There's TNA President Dixie Carter, managing partner Hulk Hogan, with some TNA officials. That just shows you how important this announcement is.
Number 10, Samoa Joe.
Number 10, Samoa Joe. Known for his explosive power and uncompromising aggression, there are few men who can stand toe-to-toe, and even fewer who can stand between him and championship gold.
At number 9, the TNA Global Champion, the Freak, Rob Terry.
Number 9, the Freak, Rob Terry. One of the most menacing athletes in TNA wrestling today. His size, strength, and agility put him among the best men in the squared circle today.
Number 8, Desmond Wolfe.
Number 8, Desmond Wolfe, a wrestling tactician whose in-ring prowess is matched only by his use of ruthless cunning and deceit, a combination that can very well see him to the top.
At number 7, one of Miss Tessmacher's favorites, the Pope.
Number 7, the Pope D'Angelo Dinero. He is among the most talented superstars in all of TNA wrestling. Many say it's only a matter of time before this gifted athlete wins his first world championship.
Ranked at number 6, the Monster, Abyss.
Number 6, the Monster, Abyss. Barbaric and hardcore, always excelling whenever pain is involved. He is a former world champion that should be feared.
And now the top 5, coming in at number 5, Mr. Anderson.
Number 5, Mr. Anderson, the free agent acquisition that has quickly risen up the championship ranks in TNA. Not afraid to be outspoken, he backs up his words with tremendous technical skills in the ring.
At number 4, Jeff Hardy.
Number 4, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. This fearless high flyer is one of the most popular and accomplished superstars of the last decade in professional wrestling. He is a former world champion who looks to capture gold in TNA.
And ranked at number 3, the former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles.
Number 3, the phenomenal AJ Styles. He is the only Grand Slam champion in TNA wrestling history. A phenomenal mixture of aerial assault and pure wrestling ability.
And at number 2, none other than the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle! And now, the number 1 contender and the man who will be going to Slammiversary to face the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Rob Van Dam, for the TNA World title, Sting!
Showdown with RVD at Slammiversary, but I keep thinking back to this past Sunday at Sacrifice, the brutal, violent attack by Sting on Jeff Jarrett. The early doctor's reports tell us that Jarrett has suffered a partially torn rotator cuff.
And some could argue that after that assault you're speaking of, Sting on Jarrett last Sunday, that Sting should be suspended, not named number 1 contender.
Sting, on behalf of TNA Entertainment, the TNA Championship Committee, and all the fans here in TNA, I want to congratulate you on being the number 1 contender for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And at Slammiversary, you're going to have an opportunity to face none other than Rob Van Dam. But tonight, you're going to have an opportunity to prove to all of these people that you, my friend, are going to be a fighting number 1 contender. Because tonight, right here in this ring, it'll be Sting against Jeff Hardy.
Oh, we had heard there was going to be a huge main event.
Oh, man. Well, that's huge.
You don't think that I'll do the same thing to Jeff Hardy that I did to Jeff Jarrett last Sunday? You and Hogan and Dixie, you wanted change.
Well,
That's change right there. And talk about change. You need to change the way you walk.
here's the way you want.
Baseball bat shot. What the hell has gotten into Sting?
Better get Sting out of there. Better get Eric out of there.
Oh, Abyss comes to the ring to try and help Eric Bischoff stop this attack, and he gets the baseball bat right in the throat to Jeff Hardy to take the bout away.
The opponent of Sting tonight, Jeff taking the weapon from Sting.
and he drops it.
Yeah, Hardy wants to do this thing old school. I guess we're not going to wait till later. Well, here we go.
Feel the tension and the slap to the face by the charismatic Enigma. Icon fires back.
They're in a low blow. Big time low blow. Hardy
just when Sting picks up the baseball bat.
Well, here comes Mr. TNA, the World Heavyweight Champion. Looking right at the new #1 contender.
Rob Van Dam, the man who will defend his title at Slammiversary against Sting.
Watch out! Oh, man!
Hardy caught Sting from behind.
Twist the thing! Oh, God! Look at Jeff Hardy.
Hardy was headed to the top. Could have been a swanton, but Sting gets out of dodge.
Well, definitely Sting, the new #1 contender, dodged a bullet. But tonight, as we heard, it will be Jeff Hardy and Sting one-on-one.
Sting versus RVD at Slammiversary. But tonight, he's got to face Jeff Hardy on Impact. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Impact, and this is what went down right before the commercial break.
Well, blockbuster news, Sting was named the new #1 contender by Eric Bischoff, but good God, all hell broke loose. Sting taking out the knee of Eric Bischoff, biting the hand that just fed him. And Jeff Hardy, we find out, is going to face Sting tonight. Van Dam came out. Everything went nuts out here.
Is there anything I can do for you, Mr. Bishop?
Yeah, go get the trainer. That would really help.
Right
Thank
away.
you. You know, we gotta put a bullet in this Sting, man. I am done with this clown.
Agreed. Damn, that looks like that kills. But hey, at least now you know how we feel. When Samoa Joe just randomly attacks us and no one does anything about it.
Brother, you need to back off. This is a bad time, all right?
Listen, all we want to know is, where's our rematch?
I've got your rematch, okay? But good luck finding a partner, brother.
We got our rematch.
You got your rematch, okay? Don't worry, I got that handled. It's the least of our problems. Sting needs to disappear.
Quick.
The following contest is TNA Knockouts action. Introducing, first of all, making her way to the ring, TNA Knockout, Roxy. Roxy's back, but let's explain her absence by taking you back almost 5 months ago to video from our New Year's Knockouts Eve tournament.
Well, it was Roxy versus Amato in a very physical battle between two credible knockouts. And unfortunately for Roxy, she ended up suffering a broken ankle in 2 places. Put Roxy on the shelf for a while, but guess tonight's a night of returns. Roxy returns at Kurt Angle later on.
And now, introducing her opponent. She is the TNA Knockouts champion from the beautiful people, Madison Rayne. Taz, this past Sunday at Sacrifice, Madison Rayne defended the Knockouts championship in what was a very high-stakes, high-pressure match.
Well, it was Tara's career versus Madison's knockout title, and an upset victory, in my opinion, a knockout champion. Well, unfortunately for Tara, put Tara's career basically gone. Goodbye. But what a victory for Madison. She looked phenomenal at Sacrifice, retaining her title, and I gotta tell you, folks, Madison looks phenomenal right about now. Let the pigeons loose!
Not a title matchup this week on Impact for Madison Rayne against the returning Roxy. When you talked about Kurt Angle, we're still awaiting Kurt's arrival here at the Impact Zone, scheduled to return to TNA tonight. And what a chance this is for Roxy. First match back against one of the beautiful people, and she has had issues with them for ages. I mean, this dates back to the beautiful people giving Roxy a makeover. Roxy ending up getting her head shaved bald because the beautiful people's interference in a match. So she's got motivation here against Madison Rayne.
Well, also, you know, look at this. Quick pin covers, 2 right away for Roxy, which I think, I'll tell you what, if I'm Madison Rayne and I'm the Knockouts champion and someone goes that quick for 3 pin covers, in my view, I'm thinking that maybe from a conditioning standpoint, cardiovascular or ring rust, that maybe they're concerned. Maybe Roxy's concerned with that. We'll see. But she went for 3 quick pin covers. Jump in anytime you want, Mike. I'm begging.
Just thought you were going to take over the broadcast. Roxy misses as she went for the boot. Opening there for Madison Rayne, and she capitalizes immediately with shots to the back.
Yeah, you know, we've seen this in Madison Rayne, and I like it. I like the viciousness. Whoa.
Madison's turn to get a pin attempt here, but barely a 1 count.
I like the viciousness that we've been seeing in our Knockouts champion, Madison Rayne. She's a Hellcat. I say Hellcat.
Want to become a fan of TNA Wrestling on Facebook? Go to Facebook.com/Total Nonstop Action today. Sign up to receive updates on everything that is happening in TNA.
Well, talk about faces. Looks like Roxy's face might get rearranged by the Knockouts champion. Like that segue, Facebook.
Love it.
You know, like you got.
This is that same mean streak that we all saw Sunday at Sacrifice on pay-per-view from Madison Rayne as she takes control of this matchup. Another pin attempt. And Roxy able to get the shoulder up before 3. Later tonight, not only Jeff Hardy, one-on-one against Sting. First time ever, by the way, that those two will meet. We will also see Abyss take the services of Chelsea from Desmond Wolfe after what went down Sunday at Sacrifice, and Beer Money Incorporated in a special tag team match where they face Jay Lethal and a tag team partner still to be named.
Yeah, who will Lethal pick as his partner? We will find out tonight. Right now, Madison Rayne, the Knockouts champion, feeling real good about herself.
Big boot right to the side of the head. The knockout blow, the follow cover, and had the leg hook, but still not able to put Roxy away.
Yeah, you see Madison looks a little frustrated. She might be, you never know. At first, I'm thinking with Madison's demeanor, the way she is, Madison Rayne, maybe she'd be looking past Roxy, but she's brought the off. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Gonna set her up for the voodoo drop. Pin, 2. Got her.
Are you kidding me? Talk about an upset.
How big is that? In her return match, after being away for months, she just upset the TNA Knockouts champion.
Anytime you can get a victory on the champion, non-title or not, that is humongous. That will really boost somebody's confidence. So much for my theory on ring rust. Roxy looking good.
Have to wonder if there was a letdown factor after that big title match Sunday against Tara for Madison Rayne. But in the end, it's Roxy who returns and gets the win.
I can do this in just 30 days. I can't stand next to him for 30 days.
Listen, Chelsea, calm down, all right, sweetheart. You have nothing to be afraid about, all right? Listen, quit your crying. Anything he does to you, he's going to have to answer to me, okay? You're going to be fine. I'm the one who has to fly solo for the next 30 days, okay? Chelsea, you are my girl. You may have to stand next to him, but look at me. You're mine.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, Kurt. Hey, why didn't you come out when they named you the #2 contender? I mean, didn't you know? Wait, where were you?
I knew as a kid that I was not going to have a 9-to-5 job. I trained 9-10 hours a day, but to me that wasn't a real job. I enjoyed that.
It's real. It's damn real.
I always have that slight addiction of wanting to get in front of fans and perform. That's the part that gets addicting. I'd rather hear 2,000 or 3,000 fans chanting TNA than 12,000 fans sitting on their hands.
What a momentous occasion here at Slammiversary as Kurt Angle becomes the World Heavyweight Champion.
competing for that top spot, to be the best wrestler in the world. You're competing to be the greatest of all time. I'm grateful I'm able to do it. I know it won't be forever. I might as well enjoy the ride while I can, and I'll be in pain while I'm enjoying it.
While I'm gone, but when I come back, I only have one goal in mind, and that's winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, it's real! It's damn real!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, the Olympic gold medalist, earlier tonight, Kurt Angle's reputation, his resume reinforced. Eric Bischoff named him number 2 in the top 10 list of contenders and challengers to the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Rob Van Dam, but Kurt was not here for the big announcement.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised at that. That Kurt, I guess he arrived, he arrived late or whatever. Maybe Kurt will explain why. Who knows? It's great to see Kurt Angle back here in TNA.
You know, sitting at home this past month, watching TNA Impact on the tube, I noticed a lot of changes since when I started almost 4 years ago. Thank you, and I love you too. See, when I first started in TNA, I was one of the elite. I was the best. Now, but with the additions of RVD and Jeff Hardy, Mr. Anderson, just to name a few, and guys, TNA wrestlers that have elevated themselves like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and Eric Young and Jay Lethal, just to name a few. Kurt Angle is no longer one of the elite. Kurt Angle is just another name on the TNA roster. With that being said, let me explain something about myself. Kurt Angle will wrestle for free. See, it's never been about money for me or ego. It was never about wrestling in front of millions of fans or being in the spotlight. What it was about was being in this ring. Look at my opponent in his eye, putting everything on the line. One walking away the winner and one walking away the loser. Kurt Angle was bred to be a winner. And Kurt Angle is going to be a winner for the rest of his life. Now, I'm going through a little bit of a difficult time right now because maybe it's a crossroads, maybe it's a midlife crisis. The fact is, Kurt Angle has done everything possible that you can accomplish in every aspect of wrestling. Whether it's amateur, Olympic, pro wrestling, I've done it all. So what can I do? What can I do to reinvent myself? What can I do to make myself new? I'll tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start from scratch. I am gonna take myself out of the top 10. Take myself away from the number 2 contender spot. And I am gonna wrestle each and every one of the top 10 TNA superstars, starting with number 10 and ending with number 1. And I promise you this, and you know this is real. You're going to see some of the greatest matches of all time. And that is real. That is damn real.
Kurt Angle just gave up his number 2 contender spot.
Almost sounded to me like he doesn't want it handed to him. That Kurt Angle wants to earn it, but wow, what an interesting development. First question I have is how will the championship committee handle this situation? We'll stay on top of this story, but now let's send it to Christy Hemme.
Thanks, Mike. It's going to be really interesting to see how this whole Kurt Angle situation plays out. But moving right along, Ric Flair, I got to ask you, who do you think is going to be Jay Lethal's partner tonight against Beer Money?
You know, I really don't care. And first rule of thumb, when you're interviewing me is you do not mention my name in the same breath with anybody, even Kurt Angle. Okay? It's Ric Flair. You're a wrestling god too, okay? Now, Jay Lethal, 2 weeks ago, Impact. Invitation is not the greatest form of flattery when you're trying to be Ric Flair. There's only one. And I'm taking it completely as an insult. Not only did you humiliate me, you insulted me. Now, you made another big mistake. You interfered in AJ's match at Sacrifice and cost him a title. He was bringing home the gold. I need the gold around me. That's the way I live, okay? I live, breathe, and die the gold. So tonight, Lethal, I don't care who you pick. You're going to have to wrestle Beer Money. And this is TNA's muscle. Give me a hand one time, honey. Hold my good. Feel that right there. See that? Feel that? You like that?
No.
That's muscle. This is Beer Money. Jay Lethal tonight, Elizabethtown, New Jersey will be on fire.
Hey, who asked you? Whoa, guys, chill out. Look it. I'd just like to speak to Rick for a moment.
Maybe he doesn't want to speak to you.
Okay, look it. One moment. I'd like to speak to Rick.
Oh, really? Come on, hold on. Everything's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Focus on Lethal. He goes home to the box tonight.
We got him.
He goes home to the box.
We got him, Rick.
Hey, let's close this down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Hey, is it true you got married without living the legend?
We're done here.
Still to come. It's the first ever meeting of two of the biggest names in our sport. Can you imagine Jeff Hardy versus Sting? It's tonight on Impact.
So, I've just been informed by the doctors that my knee is severely injured in 4 different places, but there's nothing or no one that's going to stop me from going out there tonight to fight Orlando Jordan, because that's exactly what this is a fight. And, you know, there's a lot of talk about securing your spot in the company, and I've only been here a little over a year, but already I'm TNA Global Champion. So it doesn't matter if I've got an injury and I've got to go out there to fight Orlando tonight. It doesn't matter that I'm in pain. In fact, I kind of like the pain. But you'll have to excuse me because I'm about to go out there and I'm going to knock Orlando Jordan's teeth down his throat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 244 pounds from Miami, Florida, Orlando Jordan. Is there a more unique way to, as JB said, make your way to the ring than this entrance for Orlando Jordan?
No, not really. When Orlando looked very happy on the way down from the rafters. I don't feel Orlando's ever seen our new number one contender Sting up there in the rafters, so he's hanging up there. Oh, that was fancy.
And now, introducing his opponent. He is the TNA Global Heavyweight Champion from Cardiff, Wales, Rob Terry. As the Global Champ lifts his way into the Impact Zone, we take you back to Sunday at Sacrifice. Orlando Jordan's violent side emerged after the Global title match against the Freak.
Well, Rob Terry was successful in his title defense, but in the aftermath, Orlando Jordan showed loads of viciousness on our Global Champion's knee. As we're back here, you can see the effects. I mean, Rob Terry not medically cleared here to wrestle tonight, but insists on competing.
That's the key. That's the heart of a true fighting champion. champion, and no one's defended their title more than the Freak Rob Terry. He won it back in January, his homeland of Cardiff, Wales. And even though he didn't receive that medical clearance, and you can see the effect that it has with the brace on the knee, he said that he wants to go here tonight against Orlando Jordan, non-title.
And look at Orlando right away trying to suck up that single leg right there, and you see the power of Rob trying to defend himself. It's just like a big target for Orlando, that injured knee.
The major announcement earlier, Eric Bischoff running down the top 10 contenders. The Freak Rob Terry came in at number 9. That was before Kurt Angle relinquished the number 2 slot. Still waiting to hear how the championship committee is going to handle that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that's going to be it's very intriguing to see what the championship committee will do now that Kurt relinquished number 2. But right now, Rob Terry, he's putting up a hell of a fight here. He's a one-legged man, more or less.
Using his power, his strength to send Jordan into the corner, and referee trying to get between him. Earl Hebner taken down.
Well, you see right there is an example of the power that Rob Terry has. You know, balance, having your vertical base, your balance is vital as a competitor. But Rob's so strong, he can put more of his weight on the other leg and able to peel off a backdrop like that.
Oh, my God. What impact with the short arm clothesline by the global champ, the Freak Rob Terry.
Well, cover here, look at this.
Gutsy, courageous effort with the pin.
Well, very gingerly is Rob moving. I mean, who knows what's going on internally in the left knee of the Freak Rob Terry.
Remember, later tonight, right here on Impact, charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy, first ever meeting against the icon Sting as Orlando Jordan. He centers, he focuses his offensive attack on the already injured leg and knee.
Yeah, this is obviously what you don't want if you're the Freak Rob Terry. Rob was trying to defend from this. I mean, look, Orlando Jordan was really pinpointing on the knee. Early goings of the match, trying to get Rob down, but Rob was a fighter about it. I think it caught up to him here. Look at how relentless Orlando is here.
He's just absolutely ruthless. And now pulling down the cover, the pad, and the brace on the knee. Exposing the knee and no protection at all for the Freak Rob Terry.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is it's like he might be wanting to turn over to maybe a single leg Boston Crab. Maybe not. Wow.
Just drop back and crank on the knee.
Pulling at the lower leg.
Oh, and again.
I mean, this is more or less what Orlando Jordan did to Rob Terry's knee as far as attacking it 4 days ago at Sacrifice. Look at this leg ball right now. It's a submission hold by Orlando on the Freak.
You can see Rob Terry. You can see him fighting through the pain. But wait a minute, the referee called for the bell. No, he never tapped.
I guess referee Earl having to make a judgment call on that.
And I think under the circumstances,
get him off.
Come on, Earl, stop him if you can. I think under the circumstances, it's a great judgment call by Earl Hebner, calling for the bell, even though he didn't tap.
He's gonna do permanent damage to that knee. I think get some of these referees, get Orlando off that leg of Rob.
These can't stop it.
What are you doing? Come on.
Well, probably wasn't a smart idea for Rob Terry to go into this match. He's got heart though, man. He's a fighter. He wanted to come out here and fight, get some retribution on Orlando from Sunday. At the end of the day, that didn't work for Rob Terry.
Vicious, violent side of Orlando Jordan comes out. Medical staff, TNA referees tending to the global champ, the Freak Rob Terry. Come on, there he goes again. They just can't stop it.
Again, back to that same submission hold. A leg ball and a leg lace, and it puts a lot of pressure on that patella, your kneecap. God, the tenacity of Orlando Jordan, the violence he's bringing here.
Referees physically just trying to separate the two. They can't get Orlando Jordan to stop the assault on the knee and the leg of the Freak Rob Terry. Boy, you can't judge a book by its cover. Orlando Jordan, we see that violent side emerge. He's ruthless. He's heartless.
It's a shame because, you know, what started out as a great moment in my life and Jay Lethal's history, you know, in 1 second all turned sour because Ric Flair just took it all wrong. That's not what it was. I wasn't trying to disrespect him. I wasn't trying to make fun of him, but that's the way he took it. I was trying to honor him. I was trying to show him I grew up watching you. I love you, man. He's Ric Flair, and it's a shame.
Damn, Jay. Dude, looking for a partner tonight, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, how's this, man? It's going to be Rob Van Dam, all right? Cool, man. That's having my back at the pay-per-view.
I guess Rob Van Dam's going to be my partner today. That's awesome.
I was about 11 years old. We had a trampoline in my backyard. And who did Jeff Hardy idolize? The Stinger. He's what inspired me to pretty much paint my face and step out of the realm of what's normal. I always wanted to be in a match with Sting, but I never visioned anything like what's going to happen tonight.
No! Bubba! What the hell was that last Sunday?
What the hell are you doing?
I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do out there.
Dude, you need to relax. Not only do you need to relax, you need to lower your voice and back up. Doing what you were supposed to do? What I did to you was an attitude adjustment. What? You get one World Tag Team title shot, and now all of a sudden you can bust in here and get Shannon, stay out of this. And now you can get in my face?
You know what, Bubba? Maybe you're just a little jealous.
All right, easy.
Can you chill out for a second?
Easy.
Can you chill out? Jealous? Jealous of what? I'm one half of the world's most famous tag team. I've wrestled all over the world, 23-time World Tag Team Champions. Why would I be jealous of you? I have no reason to be jealous. Use your brains before you talk.
All right, enough. Enough.
From now on, keep your distance.
What the hell are you saying? There's my distance!
We got plenty.
Punk ass! There's my freaking distance! There's my distance! There's my distance!
Hey, get the hell out of here now!
There's my distance! I told you from day one!
All right, just relax.
As we return to Impact, let's go back. Let's revisit Sting's actions tonight.
Well, at the top of the evening, Sting was named the #1 contender by Eric Bischoff. Then he finally attacked Eric Bischoff, and all hell broke loose out here.
And now let's hear from the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
You know, I've made a living off of walking to the beat of a different drum, as you know. But the fact is, nobody really knows what goes on inside my mind. Yeah, thank God. You know, I grew up idolizing Sting, and now I'm here in TNA with the guy. But Sting, I'll tell you what, I dare you within the next hour to try and figure me out. Because not just me, but we... the creatures of the night are gonna take you beyond your wildest imagination.
Oh, Jeff Hardy makes a statement like that, I believe it. Who knows what Hardy's gonna do?
Jeff Hardy to beat the Icon Sting. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting word that something's going on in the back.
It's time.
Chelsea, Petal, chin up, love. Come on, let's go. Suppose you have to do this, do you, fellas? No? You enjoy doing this, do you? Probably what you do in your part-time, don't you? Force beautiful women to do things they don't want to do. Listen, sweetheart, it's going to be all right, okay? Come on in, you monsters. Yeah. One hand on her, One hand on her, you'll have to answer to me. All right? You big muppets. You listening to me? Hey?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, the Monster of X. Well, the bogus allegations of assault last week, concocted by Desmond Wolf and Chelsea, certainly provided inspiration for Abyss this past Sunday at Sacrifice.
Yeah, well, Chelsea and Desmond Wolf, you know what? They tried some shady tactics at Sacrifice this past Sunday, but it did not work. Abyss was victorious, and he obtains the services of Chelsea for 30 days, and we're going to witness that, you know, that whole thing go down right here.
Desmond Wolf! You have something, or should I say, someone that you owe me. So let's do this. Come on, Desmond, bring her to me.
Almost against her will, and I guess that's exactly what it is. Security bringing Chelsea in. Desmond Wolf, Chelsea, it's time to pay the price.
To me.
It's like watching a horror movie. We saw how panicked Chelsea was this past Sunday. And if Desmond were to lose, that she would be subservient to Abyss for 30 days, which that poor girl's got to have a nightmare going through her mind.
And also just saw that video earlier, the same story from Chelsea, just how concerned she is about being turned over to the Monster Abyss for the next 30 days.
Desmond, it's quite ironic because this past Sunday at Sacrifice, I made you my bitch. And tonight, I'm taking yours.
Oh, zinger. You see, what we have here is a sense of false security. If you think for 1 second I am letting you take her, well, you are sorely mistaken, sweetheart. You take her over my dead body.
I didn't think this was going to go down the easy way. A series of low blows from Desmond Wolf.
Well, you can see Desmond Wolf just basically dismantling two members of TNA security.
That was the cheap shot to the Monster Abyss.
Very, very nasty low blow. What the hell's this?
Taking
like a bottle or something,
yeah,
right?
out of the handbag of the oh, and he shattered the bottle over the ring post. The maniacal look on the face of Desmond Wolf.
You're gonna take my gun.
Sliced him, just sliced the Abyss.
Took the glass And you're right, he just sliced the arm of Abyss.
Well, these two are already being questioned by the police for a false police report. Look at, oh my God, look at.
We talked about it Sunday. He's already in trouble with the authorities because of filing the false report. And you see the blood flowing down from the arm of Abyss.
Yeah, even Chelsea's trying to stop him. Wolf's kind of snapped here.
I think she realizes it may be enough. Oh, got Abyss. Abyss! Black Hole slam on Wolf!
Well, I think that Chelsea, you can see her, the look on her face for a moment, she just realized what's about to go down.
And Abyss takes Chelsea by the hand, and the Monster and Chelsea are about to leave the impact zone.
Well, I guess a deal's a deal, no matter how chauvinistic it is, but wow.
Think of this, Taz. Abyss, Abyss has the services of Chelsea for 30 days, and folks, let your imagination run wild.
It's probably going to be like watching a grizzly bear maul a rabbit. That's gross.
Don't miss TNA Live this week when the superstars of TNA Wrestling invade Lake Charles, Louisiana, Houston, Texas, and Beaumont, Texas. Then in June, TNA Live rolls into Lincoln, Nebraska, Sioux City, Iowa, and Brookings, South Dakota. Tickets start at $20, and Don West will be in the house with his insane deals you can only score live. Don't miss TNA Live.
The fans arrived at Impact, and we're all still waiting for an explanation from Eric Young.
Look, I understand the booze. I've got everything, and you have nothing. I'm in the band, and you're not. Look at Hall, Nash, and Young. We're like brothers. We're blood. These are the only two men in this business I have anything in common with. We're the best. Kevin Nash is an ass kicker. He'll tell you what he's going to do to your face, and then he'll do it. Man on man. And you know what? For some reason, Big Kev is getting criticized for that. He's getting criticized because there's nobody else in this business that's got the balls to do it. Well, except for me and Scotty here. So what you're looking at, world, is the newest member of the band. And the band, we're not here to play some cool tunes and entertain you mutants. We're here to make the big bucks. Look we're gonna take everything, and we're gonna leave nothing on the table. Hey, and look, because we're such classy dudes, we'll tell you first. Because we know, and you know, there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
Introducing at this time, Jesse Neal and the Prince of Pop, Shannon Moore. Taz, it looked like Inc. had a strong chance to become TNA Tag Champs at Sacrifice. That before the involvement of Brother Ray.
Yeah, Inc. was definitely looking good. Then out of nowhere, Brother Ray came out. Looked like he was going to kind of help out his student, Jesse Neal. But that's not what happened. Boom, right across the head goes Brother Ray into Jesse. And that was that. Brother Ray kind of shocking everybody.
Shocked the world in Team 3D's Brother Ray Sunday at Sacrifice. Time one-on-one matchup. The Band's Eric Young against Shannon Moore of Inc.
You see right there, Eric Young kind of jumping, getting right on Shannon just as the bell rung, maybe a second before it. Nice deep arm drag by Shannon Moore, followed up by another.
Oh, yeah, then the drop kick right into the face of EY. Inverted atomic drop. That one was right on target, and then the big right hand to the head. Shannon Moore taking total control.
Oh! Tremendous athleticism by Moore. Just by that lifestyle of the Book of Dilligaff. We went over what that means.
You have on several times. Would you like to tell everybody one more time what Dilligaff stands for?
Do I look like I give a...
Hey.
All right.
Strong as you can go.
Well, Eric Young, tell you what now, since he's hooked up by Shannon,
cross body block leads to a near fall for Shannon Moore.
Since Eric Young has hooked up with the band, with Hall and Nash, I mean, different type of confidence, different type of swagger in the man.
Of course, Eric Young replacing Six-Pac in the Band as we see him drop down and go for a pin, and a different style of competitor. Eric Young joining the Band as opposed to Six-Pac.
Well, absolutely. I mean, look, hey, Eric Young, yes, youth on his side. He also has experience for a competitor that's young in age, but Eric brings a certain intensity and he gets it done.
Bombs away off the ropes and then goes for the cover, but Shannon Moore still survives.
EY's a rugged dude, man. Ain't no doubt about that. Got Shannon Moore right where he wants him here.
Talked about it earlier, Slammiversary next month. The Icon Sting to challenge Rob Van Dam for the world title as Earl Hebner catches Kevin Nash right in mid-move, but that opens the door for EY to come from behind. Also tonight, Sting, Jeff Hardy, that one-on-one first ever dream matchup in our Impact main event.
I'll tell you what, Kevin Nash told me earlier that Eric Young lights a fire up to you-know-what of both Hall and Nash. So, you know, maybe the motivation goes both ways.
Also talked about Kurt Angle relinquishing the number 2 spot in the top 10 contenders list. And the championship committee moved everybody up a notch. That opens up number 10. And we will have an 8-man X Division Battle Royal tonight as well. We'll fill that last slot.
Look at the strength right there. Oh, nice counter by Shannon Moore. I thought Eric Young was maybe going to do a German suplex to Moore. Excellent counter.
Yeah, sort of in mid-move he hit it. Bulldog style, then the series of moves. Spin kick takes EY down.
Shannon Moore, like his partner from Inc. Jesse Neal, fleet-footed competitors, very quick. Oh, wow, impact on the back elbow. Watch more.
Caught him coming in. Wow. Sensational off the top, right into the cover, and no, just 2. Boy, Shannon Moore throwing everything at Eric Young.
Look at Brother Ray, and now Jesse Neal spotted him. There we go. Nice double leg by Neal. Not wanting to happen what happened this past Sunday at Sacrifice.
And while the two of them roll on the ramp, Brother Devon coming down as well as we see Moore. Oh, Scott Hall from outside with the title belt to the back of Shannon Moore. Referee never saw it.
Well, he had his back to
God, he hit him with the pile driver.
Mighty.
Dropped him right on his head and gets the 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Eric Young.
Well, Eric Young was directing traffic, telling Scott Hall to use that title belt, and that helped him get the victory on Shannon Moore.
What about this situation on the ramp involving the student Jesse Neal, the teacher Brother Ray? As you see Brother Devon in the face of Brother Ray, is almost as if Devon was the peacemaker.
Oh, Brother Ray not done. Well, I guess Brother Ray just felt completely disrespected by Jesse Neal the past couple of weeks on Impact and this past Sunday.
I can take you out! I brought you in! Hey, come on! Stay off of me! Leave it alone! I brought you in! I'll take you out!
You ever seen this kind of a situation between Devon and Brother Ray?
No, I have not. Not on the same page.
You need to open your eyes!
And charismatic enigma make good on his vow to hurt the icon. First time ever. Jeff Hardy versus Sting. It's still to come on Impact. Taz, for many years, no one has been closer to Team 3D than you have, and I've got to get your thoughts.
Well, yeah, listen, I mean, usually it's pretty well documented. Team 3D is usually a well-oiled machine, always on the same page, and I think this is a situation where Brother Ray kind of feels disrespected in a big way. Something irked him, with Jesse Neal and stuff where, Brother Devon, he's always been the cooler head. And trying to keep Brother Ray, who has the worst temper, in check. I mean, in this situation, they're not on the same page. I mean, we'll have to see how it evolves here. But, there's tension. There's issues.
Earlier tonight, Kurt Angle relinquishes the number 2 top contender spot. Championship Committee moves everybody up a notch, and on the fly made this 8-man X Division Battle Royal. Winner becomes number 10 in the TNA Top Contenders ranking.
Opportunity comes knocking. That's why you always bring your gear to the building. Every wrestler knows that. And there's no prep time for any of these 8 men here. But it's a huge opportunity sitting right out in front of them.
Over the top rope rules, once you hit the floor, you are eliminated.
And you got X Division athletes. It's every man for himself. A lot of, several tag teams in this thing here. From Generation Me and Motor City Machine Guns. And, wait a minute. Amazing Red is out.
Amazing Red has been eliminated.
Eliminated by Kazarian, who earlier we saw communicating with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Generation Me with the drop kick on Chris Sabin, who goes to the ramp, but he's not out. Correct. You've got to go to the floor.
Yes, you can see how fast these X Division athletes move. And whoa!
Alex Shelley battling with Max Buck of Generation Me, but then Sabin hits the drop kick and Max Buck is out.
Max Buck has been eliminated.
Oh, his brother Jeremy, he's in trouble. He might be joining them right now, carrying the guns.
Still have that main event to come. Spike TV, they tell us they're going to stay with us, even if we go past 11 p.m. Oh, what a drop kick, and Shelley's out.
Alex Shelley has been eliminated.
The clothesline over the top. I think it's Jeremy Buck. He is out. Chris Sabin, I think, is still in.
And Jeremy Buck has been eliminated.
We're down to 3 in this. This thing is moving quick.
You're not, wait. Nature Boy Ric Flair comes out. You're not going to miss a second of this Battle Royal. Or Jeff Hardy versus Sting, our Impact main event. That is still to come.
Well, you can see how Kazarian, once he saw Ric Flair out here, it was like he got a new life under him. Motivation big time for Kazarian, trying to impress the Nature Boy.
Sabin and Kazarian, and Sabin went for the springboard move. Kazarian caught him, and Chris Sabin's out.
Where the hell is Kendrick anyway? Did he get eliminated? Brian Kendrick?
No, Brian Kendrick's still in this, but where'd he go? Boot right into the face of Homicide from Kazarian. Again, as the Nature Boy Ric Flair looks on. Kendrick sneaks back in and dumps Homicide.
Homicide has been eliminated.
Down to the final 2, Kazarian and Brian Kendrick. This is a high-stakes match. I mean, this could be a career maker for either Brian Kendrick or Kazarian, because they'll move into that number 10 contender spot.
I mean, for Kendrick, what you might do it right now, let's be frank, Kendrick hasn't really been on the radar that much. This could put him on the radar big time.
Kazarian ducks the clothesline, springs back with an elbow that's right on target.
And the Nature Boy, I'm sure he's impressed with that.
And there. Kazarian tosses Kendrick out.
The winner of the Battle Royal, Kazarian.
Man, you could see Kazarian's face light up. Looking at the Nature Boy, I don't know what was more impressive for Kazarian, for himself, getting the victory, becoming the number 10 contender, or impressing Ric Flair.
Look of approval from the Nature Boy Ric Flair, but Kazarian has done it. He wins the X Division Battle Royal and moves into the number 10 spot in the top contenders rankings. Well, this is the one we've been anticipating. First ever meeting between the Icon and the charismatic Enigma. It's on deck. Jeff Hardy, Sting, it's next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, the Icon, Sting.
What a night it has been for Sting. From the announcement, he's now officially the number 1 contender, the man who challenges RVD for the world title at Slammiversary, to Eric Bischoff telling him he must meet Jeff Hardy in our main event, and that sets Sting in a violent rage.
Well, talk about Rob Van Dam, the TNA World Heavyweight attention as we're hearing right now, you and I, Mike, in our headsets, that Van Dam might have a few cracked ribs. So thanks to this man Sting earlier tonight. So hopefully Van Dam's going to be okay.
And think about what he did to Jeff Jarrett Sunday at Sacrifice. Jarrett now sidelined with the partial tear of the rotator cuff.
And now, introducing his opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Think of the emotions, think of the thoughts that must be going through the mind of Jeff Hardy. On the one hand, he expects a dream match against somebody that he idolized, against someone who inspired him in Sting. But then he sees Sting's actions, realization sets in that the charismatic enigma is in for the fight of his life.
Well, I think Jeff Hardy's got to be careful here because Sting isn't just, in my opinion, I don't think Sting is looking to just defeat people. I think Sting is looking to hurt people because he's put people on shelves, man. He's violent. I mean, look, as we talked about when he did to Jeff Jarrett last week at Sacrifice, and earlier tonight to Van Dam, as we talked about, you know, the situation with Van Dam's ribs, maybe a couple of them are cracked and stuff. So Jeff Hardy's got to be careful of Sting.
What a night it was this past Sunday at Sacrifice, as we detailed that vicious, violent, bloody attack by the icon Sting on the TNA founder Jeff Jarrett. We've talked about that injury situation. Also, Jeff Hardy against Mr. Anderson. That was a hell of a competitive match at Sacrifice.
But the only thing we forgot to mention, Mike, was talking about attacks by Sting. He hit Eric Bischoff. He attacked Eric Bischoff after naming Sting the #1 contender. He attacked a defenseless Eric Bischoff and maybe blew his knee out for all we know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, in my opinion, instead of naming Sting the #1 contender, how about suspending him? That could be looking at jail time. He's doing some violent things.
And we still have no answers from Sting when it comes to his actions. We saw that exclusive footage earlier tonight here on Impact when Jeff Jarrett's being loaded into the ambulance. The comments from Sting to Hulk Hogan about Jeff's blood on Hogan's hands. How is Hulk Hogan responsible for that?
Well, I don't have the answer to that, Mike, but I'll tell you what. I know this much. This is the first time ever that these two men are facing each other. So this, I mean, you could call it a dream match. You could call it a match in the making. You could something that probably fans all over the world would love to see, and you're getting to see it right now. Jeff Hardy. I'll tell you, if Sting lets Jeff Hardy turn it up, that's smart. That's a veteran. That right there is a guy who's used to being a main eventer in Sting. He realized the momentum shift was happening. He got out of Dodge.
Just giving word tomorrow night at the NASCAR Camping World Truck Race at Charlotte, North Carolina's Motor Speedway. Hermie Sadler's going to be driving the Jeff Hardy design number 48 truck. Check that out. Everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hardy connects with a drop kick right into Sting.
Here comes Hardy. Oh, God, crashed and burned. Sting was able to get himself out of harm's way. And this is where you don't want to be. With Sting, the new #1 contender in pursuit of you. It looks like Hardy's limping, Mike.
Hardy favoring the leg and the knee as Sting tosses him up on the entrance ramp. And he cracks the leg and cracks the knee right against the side of the ramp.
We don't know Sting's motivation. We don't know why the man, no one's able to get any answers out of the guy, or why he's just snapped the past, many weeks here in TNA.
And we all want to know why, and Sting has not delivered that answer. Wow, Hardy tossed back in. Almost as if Sting can just sense it here that he's got Hardy in the position that he really wants him in. He can take advantage as he continues the all-out attack and assault on the knee.
Yeah, well, Sting, he will pick his spots. You can see how calculating, just waiting, measuring Jeff Hardy. Sting realizes that Jeff's more or less defenseless because he's in pain with his left leg. It's in a bad way. Well, live audience here, the Impact Zone kind of split.
Hardy slow to get up in the corner, and Sting measures, connects with the kick, again into the injured knee. Remember, we heard earlier tonight, Sting named the #1 contender by Eric Bischoff for the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Rob Van Dam. He gets the world title shot against RVD at Slammiversary. Sting then attacks brutally Eric Bischoff with a baseball bat. And here comes Sting, splash in the corner on the charismatic Enigma.
I'll tell you what, you look at Sting, you look at his eyes, look through that paint. There's a darkness in his eyes. There's no emotion. But right now, Jeff Hardy able to turn the tide.
Inverted atomic drop. Quick double leg takedown. Ooh. Drops down with both legs. And then the drop kick. Pin. Leg hook. Oh, just two.
Real quick cover by Jeff Hardy. Very smart. Look at Jeff. Again, no wasted motion. Oh, wow. Sting getting out of the way.
Hardy crashes and burns off the top. Sting able to avoid the contact. Could set up here for the Scorpion Deathlock.
This is what you don't want, obviously, if you're the charismatic Enigma.
Oh, you think through the years, how many victories Sting picked up with this Scorpion Deathlock as Hardy tries to fight through the pain.
But Jeff Hardy, Mike, loaded with intestinal fortitude. He's fighting through it, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of it, though.
A long way to go to get a rope break. Sting's ring positioning was great. Hardy's fighting for his life, and he makes it to the ropes.
See how Sting, the little things, little nuances, he keeps the Scorpion on as long as he could without getting disqualified. Couple of extra seconds.
Whoa. You saw that when Sting pulled the leg of Jeff Hardy, contact was made with the referee, and Slick Johnson got dumped through the ropes and out to the floor.
I don't look inadvertent. Happened so quick, I couldn't really tell. Wait a minute, who's that?
What is it? Mr. Anderson?
What the hell is this?
Oh! What the hell? Mr. Anderson just hit a Scorpion death drop on Sting.
I don't get it. What?
Hardy covers. Slick Johnson and counts two. Counts three. Hardy wins because of Mr. Anderson.
The winner of the match, Jeff Hardy.
Wait a minute. I mean, of all people, Mr. Anderson coming off the war that he and Jeff Hardy had at Sacrifice.
Well, we saw that Mr. Anderson, after that excellent match these two men had at Sacrifice, that Anderson offered a handshake, but, you know, Jeff being smart didn't trust Anderson. And even now,
Here's as if Hardy's as confused as we are by Anderson's actions.